Hey YouTube, it's J.CUIT here, and we're bringing you another one. If you haven't already heard, I got a giggle with Google. Oh yes, I did get a gig with Google. If you haven't already got a chance, click right here to see the full video of how this all came about, what happened, how to get from nothing to this, like what's going on. Click right here. Also, if you want to see all of the artwork and not just 20, and it is in color order, you should have saw how long it took me. Click right here. The video is in color order from pink to black. So check it all out, all 100. Click right here. Now, before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, push that notification button because we're going to keep bringing this stuff to you. So let's get started. So before we count this down, we're gonna go from least to best, or least to favorite. And keep in mind, I really like a lot more than just 20. There are some that I'm like, ugh, I didn't like this one as much. But there are more than 20 that I like. But I mean, we're not gonna do all 100. So we're gonna do 20. And and then 10 was too little. So I was like, all right, let's just do 20. Let's just do 20 and call it a day. Number 20, Jurassic Park. So keep in mind, these were not the names. So the names of the people were the names of the people, but I'm not putting these people's names on here. So I'm just naming it from either the theme that it is or based on what I see in the thing. So this is based upon Jurassic Park. Okay, I like it. I think it's clever. It's one of the darker images, and I thought it was like a fun piece in the sense that it was unique to the other pieces. Not my most favorite. Like I have more other pieces that I like more than this that are not on this list, but I thought this one was a little bit more clever. Also, it was like, it's outside, it's raining, so I felt it just had a cool mood that I think deserved to be on the 20 list. Number 19, it's Raining Dogs. Raining Dogs. This one, she was like, it had, because she didn't put it, or she said she likes dogs, but then Miranda was like, okay, she loves dogs. Like, it should be like dogs falling from the sky. And I was dreading this one at first, but then I was like, ooh, I kind of want them to be like little beanbag dogs, and that would be kind of cute. And I'm glad I did. And it's really cute. I like it. It has like a cool temperature, but just in comparison to the other ones, that's why it's at 19 as opposed to like lower down, even though it's pretty cool. And even though there's some like repeated dogs, it doesn't feel that way. So I thought that was kind of clever. Number 18, God of War. Now this one's dope. This one's Miranda's boss. So this is actually Miranda's boss. And she's the one, click the video and you'll know who everyone is. But this one was one of the earlier ones because we did the bosses first. This is still one of my favorite ones, but also I was still trying to figure out like what direction am I going with the style. And I think this is when I started to kind of get it, like, oh, I want it to look like this. And I really like it. Like the fire in the background is really cool. He got that angry expression. You know, if you know it, you know. If you don't know, you won't know. But if you know this game, then you'll know exactly who this is. So this one's pretty cool. But compared to some of the stuff you're about to see, that's why it's at 18. Number 17, the Woodwright shop. So this character, okay, I never seen this show before. It's an old school show of this guy doing like carpentry work or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, he wanted that and then he picked something else, but I thought this was clever. And I really like this one. And this is less about the theme and a lot more about the pleasantness on his face. Like he seems so kind and so pleasant. And I love the hat, like the outfit. Like I love this one so much. This could have went higher up for real. But anyway, I really like this one. Number 16, the UFC fan. Okay, so here's the thing about this one. When I first did this, I had ring like a boxing ring. And then I showed Robert and he's like, bro, that's not the right thing. And I didn't even like it. I didn't like it. But then when I changed it to the gate, it made it look even cooler. So now I actually like it. So that's why I made it on the list. It wouldn't have made it on the list the way it was before, but I like how it is now. Number 15, the Knight Rider. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. I did what I was trying to do. It just didn't do what I wanted it to do for some reason. I don't know, it didn't translate exactly how I wanted, but I do like it. Like it went a different direction than what I expected, but what it turned out to be is still pretty cool. I love the colors. I love how it feels like he's really driving through. I love that I didn't have to do much for The body is just pretty much all black, so that's the best part. And that's why I made it on the list, but it's not that high up. That's why it's 15. Number 14, the pool player. This one I did not think I was gonna like. And when I finished it, I was like, this is a really cool, simple background. It's the background for me for this one. Like the background, the pool table, like I love it. The red floor, I love it, I love it, I love it. So this one's pretty good. That's why it's much higher up, because this background is giving me everything. Okay. Number 13, the snowboarder. I don't like sports, and I was dreading every time I had to draw a sports thing. Dreading it. Okay, but this particular one, a mountain is giving me everything. The colors, like the green and the tealish and the yellow, like that's everything. The snow, like this is a cool one. The glasses. This is a really dope picture. Like this is one of my favorite ones out of the 100. It's really cool, but I just didn't know it was gonna look like this, but I really like it. Number 12, guy in the city. And this is actually Emmanuel. This is the only person I wanted to put the name because I already gave him a shout out and talked about him in the other video. I didn't want to put and plus it's not a big deal, but I just didn't want to put his name, I mean other people's name all out there like that. But he already has social media and shared and stuff like that on IG, so it's not a big deal. This is one of my favorite pieces, and I'm not just saying that because he helped me out. I really like, I struggled with drawing the character because on his hoodie, not drawing it wasn't a trouble. Coloring it was a trouble because that character is white and black, but the white is way too bright for this temperature. And even though it looked cooler, it just stood out too much. So I had to make the decision to just reduce it down. And I was back and forth about that for a little bit. But anyway, it turned out to be pretty good, and he really enjoyed it as well. And also, I love this city. It's so simple, but it feels like a busy night city. I love this piece. I love this. It would have went higher on the list. It was gonna be probably in the 10, like a 10, but there was other pieces I really enjoyed as well. Number 11, the seafood dude. Okay, I've never drew seafood before. It hit me as I was drawing it. I was like, oh, this is fun. I love drawing food, and I actually like the way he looks too. Like it's a cool drawing of him, and I like the food a lot. But it's the food for me. Definitely the food. The shrimp is not like the best look. You know it's a shrimp, but I could have did better on that. But I love it. This is a good piece. This black and grayish background I used a few times because I really liked it. I use it for a steak image. I use it for another food image. It just fits so well with food, and I love it. Okay, now we're at the 10s. Number 10, the violinist, the guy who plays the violin. Okay, you're not gonna try to get me. This one's a great one. I didn't think I was gonna do it all glowy and even like the way the glow is like in his suit. I just did it and I was like, oh, it was like a happy accident. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I like the color, like the bluish green and the yellow. Like it's a great piece. He's in it. He's not even worrying about the camera. He's just feeling it. Like I love it. This is a great piece. That's why it's number 10. Number 9, J.CUIT. How'd that get in there? Who put that there? No, number 1, I was gonna put me in there. But I actually really do like this one. Not just because it's me, but I really like it. Also, I drew it with the understanding of how I'm about to be drawing the J.CUIT character. It won't be looking like this exactly. Like I like the bubble nose. This is a little bit more realistic, quote unquote. So there's certain things I'm not gonna do in my style, but I did it to match the style that I already created with the Google people. So I love it. It's simple, it's clean. I love the jacket. You know, I love me maybe you don't know, but I love me a collar. And that's all me. So I love it. So that's why it's up there, but I made it number 9. Number 8, Star Trek. Not Star Trek. I know, Star Trek. I'm not into Star Trek, Star Wars, Starburst. The only star I like is Starbucks. I'm a rapper. No, crazy. I'm not into Star Trek at all. He picked something else too that I probably could have went with, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna challenge myself. And this became one of my favorite pieces. It's so clean. I love it. The background feels like real, like old school. Like I love this piece. That's why it's number 8. Out of all 100, that is number 8. Number 7, 80s workout girl. This one's unique because I tried to make sure all the backgrounds had some gradients in it. This background does not. I think there's like 2 other ones that aren't on this list that don't have gradients, but I think that's why it pops so much, number one. Because she says she likes to work out, and I'm like, workout? I mean, I could put her in a workout outfit, but, and that was the thing, when people said they like something, I tried to figure out a clever way to do it. So she said, oh, I like working out. Yeah, I could have put her in regular gear and on a treadmill or something. I was like, oh, let's push it back a little bit. Let's make her an 80s workout girl. And that was the best decision. This is one of, it could have went higher on the list. Could have went higher because I really like this piece. It's powerful. I love it. Number 6, TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I was not into it because that's a little bit before my generation. Like, it's like a smidget before my generation. So much to the point where it's like, I know exactly what it is. I understand why they liked it, but I don't really care for it. Those who are in my generation understand. But this is one of my favorite pieces. And that tie-dye was just like I did everything and I was like, ooh, what could tie-dye? That, I mean, this is, and it's just boom. Green has become, green was always at the, I like all the colors, but green was always kind of like at the bottom of the list for me. But lately I've been liking green, and this has been a cool, and pizza, come on, it's so fun. I keep thinking about Goofy when he's like pulling the cheese from the pizza. The guy, the friend of Max, I love it. Number 5, so we're in the last 5s. The Astronaut. Yes, there is a speed drawing coming out of this particular one, and there's a speed drawing of the one before. I don't know if I missed a few. Anyway, there's some speed drawings coming out as well. But this particular one is unique, just like the other one, which was number 15. I think only 2 or 3 other images out of the 200 covered the person's face completely, which you don't want to do that because it's their profile. But this one I was like, just cover their face, because I was going to show the face inside where you see the reflection of the glass and you can see the face. And I was thinking that, but I was like, you know, it'd be cooler if it's just a reflection of the earth and the sun and all that stuff. I don't know how accurate this is, but it just looks pretty epic. I love it. This is one of my favorite. I mean, it just looks so good. I love it. It's a good piece. This is my favorite one. And by favorite, I mean number 5. It could have went higher. And it probably could have went number 3, because you'll see number 3, but there's a reason why number 3 is what it is. But it probably would have went number 3. But I really like number 3. You'll see. Number 4, the template person. This one is one of my favorite ones. It's the most simple one. We created this one because there were some people who didn't participate and you don't want to leave them hanging. So we made a template version. We have 2 versions, this one and then one where the circle's cut out and they can literally input their face. I really like this one, and it was Miranda. She was like, oh, we should do it like this. And then since you like doing food, maybe let's do donuts. So I was like, I love it. So I had donuts coming from the sky, and then it's like eating it. I was debating because I had a open mouth on it, but I was like, I want it to be more generic. Like, this feels more generic. The mouth made it feel more manly, and I didn't want that because you never know who's going to get it. So I tried to keep it. I just took the mouth away, even though I really like the mouth a lot. Anyway, that's why it's up here, because it's so simple. It's so clever. Number 3. The egg girl. Okay, compared to others, it's not that good. It's not that good. It could easily just skip the list. But because it's what it's one that I really wanted to do when this whole concept came up. I really wanted someone to pick avocado so bad, because I was going to do the same thing with avocados. But no one picked avocado, but she picked egg. And I was like, all right, I'm going to do it with an egg. So that's why this is up so high. So space could have replaced this one, to be honest, because I like the space one a lot, the astronaut one. But this one's so cool, like, and simple. I love it. I love it. Number 2, the librarian. I draw a lot of books. I create a lot of books. You guys have never seen them, but in my volunteer work, books have become a normal part of my life. But I never really did it in my style. So to draw these books in my style is really a connection for me. I really love that. Also, I love the background. I love the temperature. I love her smile. And she feels like she's in that library by herself, but she just loves it. Like, I love this picture. It feels good. It feels extra. Like, no one would ever carry that many books, you know, but I love it. It's a great piece. That's why it's number 2. Now we're at the final one. Number 1, Biohazard Dude. Okay. I will have a speed drawing soon. It's not up yet, but it'll be coming up after this, of this particular piece as well. And I love this so much. I love the style. I love the look. I love the colors. I love the how. This is my favorite piece. Even though there are probably better pieces, this is my favorite piece. Favorite piece. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget we have all these great videos. Click here for the videos. You can look in the description below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, push that notification button because we're going to keep bringing this stuff to you. And that's pretty much it. I don't know what you want from me. What are you doing? I know you're not about to leave without liking or sharing or something. I know you see that red button. You better subscribe to my channel. See you soon.